What is up, guys? Mauna here from GT, back again with another video, and today we are going to be building a brand new car. Excuse me. So in the last video, we built and did some races with this Nissan 240Z. I think I might have called it a 240SX in the video a few times, but this is a 240Z. As you can see, it's pushing 383 horsepower, top speed of 171, and a 0 to 60 time of 3.7. It drifts really well, and we got this pretty nice wrap on it. This was a community wrap, and then I just changed up the color a little bit, got a purple gradient with some purple underglow. I think it looks pretty good. Very happy with how this build turned out. But in today's video, we're going to be building a race car. Now, I had other plans for which car we were going to build today, but I woke up watching videos of this one car, and I really like this car. So we're going to go out and we're going to build it. We're going to go ahead and hop into our NSX that we built a couple videos ago. Go ahead and exit the garage here. I have done a few little upgrades to the NSX in terms of performance, but nothing major. It pretty much performs the same way that it did when we last saw this car. So as you can see, it is still bagged, still got the same paint job. Still has the black, oh wait, not black, green tires on the car. Because I wasn't filling the black. Yeah, I remember. So I have set a waypoint to, okay, well actually I'm going to set the waypoint to this race dealer. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, my plan was to drive the NSX around a little bit and drive it to the race dealership. But since we're already at the race dealership, let's just go ahead and hop in here. The car that we are going to be building is a Miata 1996 MX-5. I really like the Miata. I'm a sucker for the NA Miata. I hopefully will own one in real life one day. But we are going to be building this Miata. Stock, it is pushing 128 horsepower, top speed of 122, and a 0 to 60 time of 8.7. Now, I have built a Miata in this game previously. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. We're going to send it to the garage and we're going to drive back. But I have previously built a Miata in this game. We're going to go ahead and fast travel. Actually, before we fast travel, let me show you guys what my old Miata looked like. So if we go over to my photos, got some likes on a few of my pictures. We scroll through here, and this is probably the best picture I have of my old Miata. It was this nice gray, had a carbon hood, very simple build. I really liked the car, but I did have to I ended up selling it, sorry, because I just needed something that would give me more performance for the races that I was doing, and the Miata had to go. But it's a super cheap car. As you can see, we started off with like, what, 220 something grand, and we're only down to 199. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel to this gas station, and from this gas station we're going to drive back to our garage in the NSX, because I wanted to drive the NSX around. We're going to drive back to the garage in the NSX, grab the Miata, and take it to the tune-up shop. Alright, so we're here in the NSX. Let's go ahead and set the waypoint to the house route there. And here we go. It actually has been a little bit since I drove the NSX. Let me turn off my music real quick. It's been a little bit since I drove the NSX. I have been driving the R8, doing some races in that. I haven't upgraded it at all. But I have been driving the R8 a lot more. Set a few speed trap records. Oh, I missed my turn. Going to turn around here. Yeah, I think the green tire smoke really fits it. I wish I had red. We might change it in the future, but for now, this is what we're rocking. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this build turned out. Our last two builds have turned out very nicely. No complaints whatsoever. Okay. That was not supposed to happen. It's okay. Onward we move. Completely wrecked the NSX, but it's okay, because we're about to go build ourselves a new car. Now, obviously, when I built the Miata the first time around, I didn't have the money or the resources, excuse me, or the parts to really make it perform well. So we're really going to be pushing the limits of this Miata build this time around, now that I have way more money to work with, and it's not like I have to get it up to a... Really should have been able to drive into that. It's not like I have to get it up to a certain level to perform for like a race, you know, to complete the story. So it's really just going to be a chill build. Like, there's no pressure, but at the same time, I really do want it to perform well. Because obviously in real life, you can get a lot of performance out of Miata, and even if it's not like, you know, the fastest car on the road, you can have quite a bit of fun with a Miata. So where is it? Okay, I guess I put it in the storage. We'll put away... I did upgrade the Mustang a lot. So if you remember anything about the Mustang from the last video, it's now pushing way more power, 932 horsepower, top speed of 204, and a 0 to 60 time of 2.4, which is almost on par with the R8. But it has more horsepower, but a slightly lower top speed. So we're going to go ahead and swap out the... swap with Warehouse, the Mustang, for our brand new Miata. Before we do any visual customization, we're going to do performance customization. So leave garage. Alright, so here we are in our Miata. Love, love, love the pop-up headlights. In fact, I think if we turn it off, yep, the lights go down, turn it back on, and there are the lights. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys. So, we're going to go ahead and set the route to our tune-up shop. Hopefully it's not too slow. Might end up fast traveling. We've got a decent amount of nitrous. I mean, the car, I like the way the Miata looks. But we're going to throw some camber on there. But before we do any of that, we're going to get performance out of the way. Yeah. This thing is slow. Yeah. This thing is slow. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to fast travel to the tune-up shop, and I will meet you guys there. Okay, so here we are at the tune-up shop. We're going to go ahead and enter it. So the first few upgrades that we're going to be able to do with this thing are not going to be very big. Just a few simple things to kind of get it up and running. So we're going to go ahead and throw this on there. These are just going to be base level upgrades. It's not going to be particularly quick after these, but the idea is to get a good baseline to work with, so then I can trade in some part tokens and really maximize the performance of this car. So it looks like that's pretty much all we can do here. Can't really trade anything. I don't have any tokens, but I can purchase a performance pack, like a catch-up pack, to get this thing really up to speed, which I might end up doing. I could do a level 6, which would put me at a 202 for not that much money, and I think that's what we're going to do. So that'll give me 340 horsepower, top speed of 155, and a 0 to 60 time of 3.8. Or I can buy this one, which will leave me with less money, but more power. Let's see here. Can't do a level 16, don't have enough money for that. I think I might go with the level 11. This will be far beyond what my Miata used to be. And honestly, I mean, either one of these would be far beyond what my Miata used to be. But I do want to have a little bit of money left over for customization. So we are going to go with the level 6 catch-up pack. Leaves me with 73k. We're going to go ahead and trade in some of these cards. Like so. Now we're going to go to our trade-ins. Let's go ahead and boost that nitrous up a little bit. Alright, a Chidori ECU, level 6. Boost up that nitrous. Leaves us at the same performance level, but again, we're really just trying to improve the nitrous because you guys know me, I am a sucker for nitrous. Alright. Okay, got some other gains in some other places as well. So that leaves us at a level 205. What we're going to do now is, I believe I have a shipment I can open. Yep, 3 base shipments. That'll boost my bank a little bit. And get me some more part tokens that we can trade in. Ooh, and air suspension. Definitely going to be bagging the Miata. Go back into the tune-up shop, and we do have some more cars we can buy. So I'm going to go ahead and throw, let's see here, we'll throw this on there. We're definitely going to need some more speed in this thing. This thing is definitely way too slow.
Yo, you want to see some real speed, bitch? I'll show you some real speed.
Throw that on there. Throw this on there. Level 221 now. Okay, so now we're going to go to our trade-ins. We're going to lock the speed perk. I should have enough money left over for visual customization. Nitrous and speed, just what I like to see. So that takes down our 0 to 60 a little bit, but it's worth it for the speed. I would really like for all my cars to hit around 200 miles per hour without nitrous. That's kind of the goal that I have for all my cars. 394. This will take our nitrous down a little bit, but I think it is worth it. Gonna go ahead and lock the acceleration perk here. I would love to have a 0 to 60 in the 2-second range. Now, the most horsepower that I know of in a real-life Miata is around 420. I was watching videos of this guy in his Miata, and he's pushing like around 420 horsepower, which I think is really, really cool. You know, for such like a small, simple, cheap car to be pushing so much horsepower is kind of impressive. Anything close to that is perfectly fine with me. I really just want to hit 200 in the Miata. Didn't mean to lock acceleration, but that's fine. Meant to lock speed, but that's okay. I think we're looking at pretty decent numbers here. And obviously, once I tune the car with the live tuning, it will be much quicker. We're gonna trade that in. Actually, we're gonna sell that. Okay, so now we have our Miata. Looks the same from the outside, but now it should be much quicker. So we're gonna go ahead and go to live tuning, stability control off, of course. Turn the downforce all the way down, which, as you can see, boosts our top speed to 173. Steering sensitivity up high. Close that. We're going to set the route back to the house. And let's see what this thing can do. That's what I'm talking about. This thing is so much faster. Feels good. I don't quite remember how my old Miata felt, but I know I really, really like the way it handled, and that's starting to come back to me a little bit. Very, very easy to get sideways. This would be a really, really cool drift build. But obviously, I am a sucker for race builds. Just pure speed. And usually my race builds are pretty good at getting sideways, so. Now it is time to do some visual customization on the Miata. So we're going to go ahead and go into visual customization here, and I have everything unlocked. I didn't when I did my first Miata build. I think we're going to go with the carbon hood again. Probably, I think I'm going to go with this one this time around. For our headlights, still want pop-ups, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get that. So we're going to go with, we're going to stick with the stock headlights. Front splitter, definitely want a carbon front splitter. So we're going to go with this. For our front bumper, I don't really like the Mazda Speed front bumper. Ooh, I could go with this, but I feel like that changes the look of the car too much. So we're just going to go with this. This is what I had on the other Miata, on my old Miata. Leaving the headlights alone, front fenders. Now, the wide body on the Miata was okay, but it wasn't really the best. And they don't have Rocket Bunny for the Miata. Now, the last Miata build I did, I used this front fender. But I think we're going to go with this. Let me change view here. So it adds a little bit of width there, and it still looks pretty good. Wing mirrors. We're going to keep the stock wing mirrors. For our side skirts, we are going to go with these side skirts. We'll get to the wheels later. Rear fender. Do I really like the way that looks? We're gonna go with that for now. Might actually go with this. Might like mix and match. We'll see. We're gonna go with this for now though, and see if we can get the rear bumper. Is there a matching rear bumper? There is no matching rear bumper. Okay. Don't really know how I feel about that. Rear canards. Nah. Okay, we'll keep that for now. We'll see what we do with that. Trunk lid. Want to go with this for our rear spoiler. Okay, well I can't because of the trunk lid. So we're gonna drop the trunk lid. Actually, I think we're gonna keep the rear. We're gonna keep this because I remember when I did my other Miata build, there were no like decent looking spoilers in my opinion. We're gonna throw the sound system in there just because why not? Taillights. Taillights, we're gonna go. I don't remember what I went with the old build. I don't really want this to look exactly like the old build though. I just want it to, you know, be faster, pretty much. But I think we're probably gonna go with. I'm kind of feeling these, to be honest with you. We're gonna go with those. Kind of like those. Rear bumper, we're not gonna change. Rear diffuser, didn't have these unlocked when I did my first Miata build. Or at least I don't think I did. Change view here. Let's see here. Probably gonna go with this Mazda Speed one. Yeah, we'll go with that. Nothing too fancy. For our exhaust, I'm feeling that one. Ooh. Feeling that one. That might be the one I went with on the last build. Obviously, we want our hard top. Looking good, looking good. I think now it is time to do... Not really sure how I'm feeling about these taillights. We'll see. Now it is time to do the wheels. So we're going to go ahead and hop into change rim. Don't remember what rims I used on the old one. But ideally, we won't go for the same rims. Let's see here. What do we want to go with? I could go with these, though I'm pretty sure I've used these rims on a different build before, and I feel like that doesn't fit the Miata that well. I could see these on the Miata. Maybe those? Those are a little too much. Ooh, maybe those. We'll see, we'll see. Those with a bigger rim size? I could see that. Maybe those. I think these are the ones I used on the old build. Although I could see myself using these. There's really so many different options, it's so hard to pick. I think we're gonna go with these though. I actually really like these. Change, no, that's not what I want. Rim size? Yeah, get some big boy rims on there. That looks good to me. Obviously we're gonna lower the car and camber it out. Calipers? Oh, I can customize the calipers now. I didn't even really know that. I think we're gonna go with yellow calipers. because I have an idea for what color I want the car itself to be. Tires, we're just gonna leave the tires the same. Front wheels, rims, this one's gonna be super easy. We literally just go all the way to the end. And we will find the same rims, just like that. Change the rim size to the biggest. We'll change the paint. Actually, we might keep the same paint. We'll see. It depends on how it looks on the color that I want to do. We're going to back out of that. Calipers. We want... Was it these ones? I think it was these ones. Calipers. If it's not those ones, we're going to change it to those ones, because I like those ones better. Calipers are done. And brake discs. I believe I used these ones. Already got the calipers, already got the rims. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change up the color. Let's see here. Go to paint, paint and wrap. Now, this was the wrap that I had on the old Miata. It actually would look really, really good with this color, with like the color of the wheels that I have right now. But like I said, I don't want it to look like the old Miata. I could do the gradient purple. That would look kind of cool. This red that I did on the NSX. But what I think we're going to go with, we're probably not going to go with the blue camo. Ooh. Blue camo does look pretty nice. We might go with the color scheme for the Cayman. That's a nice color. But it makes it look kind of cheap in my opinion. So we're going to go to community here. What kind of community builds do we have? Ooh. I like this, but with blue maybe? What are we working with here? Ooh. We might go with this. This looks good to me. I think we're going to go with this, honestly. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I feel like it complements the carbon hood pretty well. And we're going to edit the wrap, paint. Now, for material, I think I want to use... What do I want to use? I think this satin, probably? Ooh, chrome could be interesting. But I don't think I want to chrome it out. We're going to go with satin. And then for our paint color, could go with red. I just really liked the way that blue looked. But now that I've changed the material, because I really did want to do a blue. I like that. We're going to go with that. And save changes. Overwrite. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to visual. We're going to go over here to our wheels. We're going to go to our rims, edit primary paint. Okay, well first we're going to edit secondary paint because I can't deal with that silver. I could go with blue. Apply to all rims. Let's see what that looks like. That actually looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. We're going to go to primary. Ooh, yeah. I'm feeling that. We could go with yellow to match the calipers. How does that look? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think we're gonna go with black. I think blacked out looks the best. Ooh, we can change the material on these. Apply to all rims. What does that look like? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with black. I think black looks good. Alright, that took a while. We're going to go to our stance. Obviously, we're going to drop it all the way down. Maybe? That fitment is pretty neat. We're going to camber in the rear, camber in the front. Got to check the fitment on that. That looks good to me. Might tuck in those a little bit more. That's a little off. right there maybe. Might raise it up a little bit, just so it has clearance for the bags. And I think that's good. Vanity items, already know it is air suspension time. Underglow, we're going to throw on turquoise. Tire smoke, blue. Nitrous color, red. And just like that, we have our brand new Miata. I think I like it. I think it looks really, really good. So now we're going to take it out for a little drive, and we'll do a race in our next video, which you guys can tune in for. I'm going to go ahead and hop into this and see what we're working with. Okay. Turquoise underglow definitely looks good. Still really, really like the pop-ups. Taillights, we'll keep them for now. Let's go and turn it off. Tucks in very nicely. Ooh, yes. The way the light reflects off the rotors. Got that blue tire smoke. Alright, this looks good to me. Let's drive to events. We'll drive to... what race do we want to drive to? We'll drive to this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Lost a lot of speed there in the dirt. But the car is basically slammed to the ground, so it's to be expected. Car feels a little tighter. That might be because I lowered it a little too much. We go into our live tuning here. We're still hitting 173. Let's see if we can beef up the performance a little bit before we head there. I mean, so far I'm happy with it. Very, very happy with the car and the way it performs. We'll throw this on there. Definitely going to need to do some more grinding before our next build. And I eventually, off camera, will get this thing to hit, eventually off camera, I'll get this thing to hit 200 miles per hour. But I don't think that's going to happen in this video. Oh, wow, I'm broke. Okay, well, yeah. So we definitely need to go do a race. That underglow looks pretty sick. I think I'm happy with the way this build turned out. And it should hit about 180 miles per hour, which is definitely not bad at all. Very, very happy with the way it turned out. There it is. So that's 185 with nitrous. So definitely not bad at all. Perfect. So I will see you guys in the next video where we hop into this race and see how the Miata performs. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below any suggestions you have for any builds or anything like that. Make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload the next video. I hope you guys have a great day, hope you stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.